Have you ever paused for a moment and considered that something as commonplace as where you keep your money at home could actually be drawing financial hardship into your life? This seemingly harmless habit might be the very thing creating a cycle of lack that you are struggling to overcome. Ancient Buddhist wisdom cautions us that certain specific places within our homes can deplete the positive energy of money, obstructing the path to prosperity and jeopardizing your financial well-being. What I am about to reveal to you today is more than just simple advice. It is a critical warning. If you continue to make these unknowingly detrimental choices, you could be undermining your own financial future without even realizing it. These 7 locations in your home, where you might be concealing your money, possess the power to attract negative energies, weakening your chances of achieving success and abundance. Every moment you delay in rectifying this situation, you are placing everything you have worked so hard for at risk. But do not despair, for there is still time to reverse this course. By steering clear of these perilous spots and embracing the Buddhist principles I am about to share, you have the potential to completely transform the energetic atmosphere of your home. As a result, your financial life can begin to flourish in ways you have never imagined, opening doors to opportunities, security, and growth. Remember, true prosperity begins with small, mindful actions, and this very discourse could be the pivotal moment you have been waiting for. Now, before we delve deeper, if you wish to ensure that these invaluable insights reach a wider audience, and that you continue to receive life-enhancing content, please take a moment to give this video your approval by clicking the like button. Also, make sure to become a part of our community by subscribing to the channel, and don't forget to activate the notification bell. Let us resonate with positive energy together. Express your intention in the comments below, writing "I attract prosperity into my life and my home," or if you prefer, "I am open to receiving abundance in all areas of my life." Let us manifest collectively. The environment that surrounds us has a profound and often underestimated influence on our lives, particularly the subtle power our home exerts over our energy and finances. Buddhist teachings illuminate that every space within our dwelling carries its own unique energy, which can directly impact our prosperity. When we speak of money, the manner in which we store it and the locations we choose to keep it can cultivate an atmosphere of either abundance or scarcity. This concept may seem abstract to some, yet it is deeply rooted in ancient wisdom that connects our material well-being to the spiritual dimension. Since time immemorial, Buddhist teachings have emphasized the paramount importance of aligning our personal energy with the universal energy to attract prosperity. One of the most crucial aspects of achieving this harmonious alignment is taking mindful care of the spaces within our homes. For example, in numerous Eastern cultures, the practice of feng shui is widely employed to harmonize the energy of environments, and Buddhism offers parallel teachings, focusing on the significance of maintaining positive and flowing energy in our home. When we disregard these guiding principles, we may inadvertently be blocking the very flow of abundance in our lives. Have you ever pondered why, even with diligent financial planning, your money never seems to stretch far enough? The answer might be closer to home than you realize, residing in the very places where you store your money. Keeping your money in unsuitable locations within your home can generate a negative energy field that repels prosperity and attracts scarcity. These spaces, often chosen for their perceived practicality or security, may actually be impeding the flow of positive energy. Buddhist wisdom alerts us to the latent dangers of underestimating the potent influence that the energy of our surroundings has over our finances. So before we proceed to the next crucial part, take a moment to reflect on the environment around you. Assess how the energy of your home might be influencing your financial life, and prepare yourself to discover the 7 specific places you should absolutely avoid when storing your money. From these revelations, you will gain the power to transform the energy of your home, paving the way for prosperity to flow freely into your life. Remember, true change begins with awareness, and you are on the cusp of taking the first vital step towards a more prosperous future. Now that you grasp the profound importance of aligning your home's energy to attract prosperity, let us uncover the specific locations where you should never, under any circumstances, store your money. These seemingly innocuous spots may be silently draining your financial energy and attracting scarcity without your conscious knowledge. Let's explore each one in detail and understand precisely why. According to Buddhist teachings, they must be avoided at all costs. Storing money beneath the mattress is an age-old and widespread practice, often associated with feelings of security and the need for secrecy. However, according to Buddhist principles, this is among the least favorable places to keep your money. The mattress is our sanctuary of rest, where we spend a significant portion of our lives, and it should be a haven for rejuvenation and peaceful slumber. When we place money under the mattress, we create an energetic disharmony, blending the vibrations of rest with those of worry and attachment to material wealth. This energetic conflict can manifest as restless nights and a persistent sense of financial unease, even if you possess substantial savings. Moreover, money stored under the mattress is subjected to constant physical pressure. Literally, this symbolic weight represents the burden that money can become when it is improperly stored. Instead of flowing freely and attracting greater abundance, the money becomes trapped, compressed, and consequently, the energy associated with it becomes heavy and stagnant. This stagnation can manifest in your life as financial setbacks, unforeseen obstacles, and blockages on your path to prosperity. The mattress, intended as a space of tranquility, paradoxically transforms into a source of worry and tension. Another critical aspect to consider is that the very act of concealing money under the mattress often stems from underlying feelings of distrust and fear. This kind of negative energy permeates your financial life, perpetuating a cycle of scarcity. Storing money there not only keeps these detrimental feelings alive, but also reinforces them daily with each night's rest. Instead of attracting abundance, you are inadvertently reinforcing a mindset of scarcity and survival, which can significantly limit your financial horizons. The mattress should be a place of spiritual renewal, where both body and mind are meant to re-energize and find restoration. Keeping money underneath it disrupts this essential process, erecting a barrier between you and the restorative rest necessary for a clear mind and sound financial decisions. By removing money from under the mattress and finding a more energetically appropriate location, you not only release this stagnant energy, but also create space for prosperity to enter your life in a more fluid and natural manner. Many individuals believe that the kitchen, being the central hub of the home, is a suitable place to store money. After all, it is where we prepare our nourishment, nurture our families, and by extension sustain our financial well-being. However, according to Buddhist teachings, storing money in the kitchen, particularly within a cupboard, can lead to unfavorable consequences. The kitchen is essentially a space of transformation, where raw ingredients are combined and altered to create something new. Keeping money in this environment can imply that you are constantly in the process of cooking or altering your financial energy, which can breed instability and uncertainty. The kitchen cupboard, in particular, is often a space that remains closed, dark, and somewhat forgotten. Money, when stored in such a neglected place, tends to absorb these very qualities, becoming hidden and overlooked in your financial life. Instead of being in active circulation and attracting further abundance, it becomes stagnant, symbolizing resources that are out of reach or cannot be fully utilized. This stagnation can manifest in your financial affairs as difficulties in accessing your own funds, missed opportunities, or even unexpected and unwelcome expenses. Furthermore, the kitchen is typically a warm and humid environment, which can affect not only the physical money but also its energetic essence. Excessive heat can symbolize impulsivity and unnecessary spending, while humidity represents muddled emotions and indecisiveness. These energies can permeate your finances, leading to financial choices that are less rational and more emotionally driven, potentially jeopardizing your long-term financial security. Storing money in the kitchen cupboard is therefore a practice that can undermine your capacity to make balanced and wise financial decisions. Finally, the kitchen cupboard is primarily a place where we store food items that we consume daily. When money is kept in this space, it can symbolically represent the idea that your resources are being constantly consumed or depleted. Instead of multiplying and attracting more abundance, the money stored there can seem to vanish, much like food that disappears with use. To maintain the energy of money as strong and prosperous, it is vital to avoid storing it in a location where it could be symbolically consumed or worn away. Storing money in the bathroom might strike some as an unconventional choice, yet many people conceal their most valuable possessions in places they perceive as discreet, such as a bathroom cabinet or even inside the toilet tank. However, the bathroom is, in fact, one of the least auspicious places to store money according to Buddhist teachings. The bathroom is fundamentally a space of release and purification, where we cleanse ourselves of both bodily and mental impurities. Placing money in this environment can symbolically represent the act of washing away or flushing your prosperity, causing your finances to quite literally go down the drain. Energetically, the bathroom is strongly associated with moving water, which is excellent for cleansing and purification but detrimental for financial stability. Flowing water can wash away the very energy of money, creating a persistent feeling that no matter how much you earn, it always seems to slip through your fingers. This constant movement of energy within the bathroom can prevent money from stabilizing and accumulating, resulting in a financial life characterized by fluctuations, with limited security and considerable uncertainty. Additionally, the bathroom is often a space of lower vibration, associated with activities that are not in alignment with prosperity, such as waste disposal. Keeping money in this environment can attract negative energies, such as financial losses or unforeseen expenses. It is as if the environment itself is constantly cleansing or removing your prosperity. Over time, this can cultivate a feeling that you are perpetually having to clean up or restart your finances, never quite managing to build a solid foundation. The bathroom is certainly a place of privacy but not of energetic protection. The act of hiding money there might be linked to underlying feelings of fear and insecurity, emotions that should not be associated with prosperity. By storing money in the bathroom, you are symbolically placing your finances in a place of isolation and vulnerability. To attract greater abundance and financial security, it is essential to choose a location that represents protection, stability, and positive energy, far removed from the energies of release and disposal associated with the bathroom. Storing money near electronic devices such as televisions, computers, or even in a drawer close to the microwave might seem like a convenient and innocuous choice. However, according to Buddhist wisdom, this is a location you should avoid at all costs. Electronic devices emit electromagnetic waves that can interfere with the delicate energy of money. These waves are charged with unstable and often chaotic energy, which can disrupt the smooth flow of prosperity in your life, creating an atmosphere of disorder and financial confusion. The energy emanating from electronic devices is characterized as fast-paced, unstable, and frequently disruptive. When money is stored in close proximity to these sources of energy, it absorbs these very characteristics, which can manifest as impulsive spending, risky investments, or hasty financial decisions. Instead of fostering stability and growth, money stored near electronics can be negatively affected by this chaotic energy, potentially leading to unexpected losses or a feeling of lacking control over your finances. Moreover, electronic devices are often associated with distraction and frequently represent unchecked consumption. Keeping money near these devices can symbolize a constant temptation to spend, whether on entertainment, technology, or other non-essential items. This proximity can weaken your financial discipline and increase the likelihood of impulsive purchases, diverting you from the path of prosperity. It is as if the energetic field of electronics steals the energy of money, redirecting it towards immediate gratification rather than long-term investments. Electronic devices are also often linked to stress and mental overload, particularly in our modern era. Placing your money near these devices can amplify feelings of pressure and anxiety regarding finances, creating a self-perpetuating cycle of worry and insecurity. To safeguard your finances and promote stability, it is far better to select a location that represents peace, stability, and clarity, far from the disruptive influence of electronic devices. Storing money in the attic might initially seem like a secure and sensible choice. After all, it is a space often seldom visited and generally out of sight. However, according to Buddhist teachings, the attic is another place you should avoid for storing money. The attic is symbolically the uppermost part of the house, representing what is above you and what you do not readily see or perhaps fully understand. Storing money there may suggest that your prosperity is out of reach, or that your resources are trapped in a distant place, unable to be fully utilized. Furthermore, the attic is commonly associated with forgotten or neglected things, items that are not in regular use and that accumulate dust and stagnation over time. Money stored in the attic can absorb this energy of forgetfulness and stagnation, becoming inaccessible or difficult to retrieve when you most need it. This can manifest in your life as unforeseen financial difficulties, obstacles in accessing your savings, or a persistent feeling that your prosperity is distant and unattainable. The attic is often a dark, stuffy, and cluttered space, which can generate an energy of chaos and disarray. Keeping money in such an environment can attract the same kind of disorganization into your finances, leading to confusion, disordered bills, and a lack of clarity regarding where and how your money is being utilized. To truly thrive financially, it is essential that money be kept in a place that is easily accessible and within an environment that promotes clarity and order. Finally, the attic is symbolically elevated, which can represent that your money is positioned above you, beyond your immediate control. This can foster a feeling of helplessness concerning your finances, as though the money is out of your reach or even dominating you, rather than you being in command of it. To ensure that your prosperity is always within reach and readily available, it is better to keep money in a place that is accessible, where it can be easily managed and utilized when needed. Storing money in the garage might seem like a practical idea, particularly if it is placed in a safe or a well-concealed box. However, the garage is fundamentally a place of transition, where things are constantly coming and going. According to Buddhist teachings, the transient energy that inherently defines the garage is the very opposite of what we desire for our money. When stored in an environment of constant movement and flux, money can become unstable, flowing out just as rapidly as it enters, hindering the accumulation of wealth and genuine financial stability. The garage is often a mixed-use space where a diverse range of objects are stored, many of which are not in regular use or are destined for disposal. This environment of temporary storage can imbue money with an energy of impermanence, as if it were something fleeting that will not remain in your life for long. This can manifest as difficulties in saving or the recurring feeling that no matter how much you earn, the money always disappears quickly and without a trace. The garage is commonly associated with vehicles and transportation, which themselves represent movement and change. Storing money in such a location can symbolize that your financial resources are in a state of perpetual motion, which can foster instability and uncertainty. Instead of witnessing your money grow and multiply, you may find that it is constantly leaving your life, much like a car that regularly enters and exits the garage. To foster genuine financial stability, it is essential to store money in a place that represents security and permanence. The garage is often perceived as a space of lesser importance within the home, a secondary area that does not receive the same level of attention or care as other rooms. Keeping money in the garage can symbolically represent an undervaluation of your financial resources, relegating them to the background of your life. This can manifest as a lack of focused attention on your finances, potentially leading to neglect, poor management, and missed opportunities. To attract and sustain prosperity, money should be stored in a place that symbolizes its importance, and that is aligned with positive and high-vibration energies. Many individuals choose to store money in their office drawer or desk, believing that this is a secure and readily accessible location. However, according to Buddhist teachings, this is also among the places you should avoid. The office or desk is a place of intense mental activity, focused planning, and often considerable stress. Storing money in this environment can infuse your finances with an energy of worry and mental overload, which can manifest as persistent anxiety about money matters. The office drawer or desk is frequently a place of disorganization, where papers and various objects tend to accumulate. This inherent disorder can transfer to the energy of money, causing financial confusion, a lack of clarity in bills, and difficulties in maintaining effective control over your resources. Moreover, the work environment itself can be associated with pressures and deadlines, which can transform the energy of money into something linked to stress and urgency, rather than prosperity and tranquility. Another significant point to consider is that the office is a place where we grapple with decisions, often difficult ones, and with problems that need to be solved. Keeping money in this environment can charge your finances with this problem-solving energy. Rather than attracting new opportunities and growth, money may end up being perceived primarily as a resource for resolving crises, not as a means to expand and achieve new goals, which can ultimately limit your capacity for financial growth. Finally, the desk and office drawer are places of concentration and focused attention, but also of rigidity and inflexibility. Keeping money there can cause your finances to become similarly rigid and difficult to manage, hindering the natural and fluid flow of prosperity. To attract a lighter and more abundant energy into your finances, it is far better to choose a more relaxed and positive location to store money, where it can multiply and flow freely without the pressures associated with work. If you genuinely desire to transform your financial energy, it is absolutely crucial to wisely select the places where you store your money. According to Buddhist principles, the right locations not only safeguard your resources, but also amplify the positive energy associated with prosperity. These carefully chosen places assist in maintaining a consistent flow of abundance, while preventing energetic blockages that can lead to scarcity. Here are some practical guidelines on where you should store your money to attract prosperity and financial security. One of the most effective options for storing money is within a safe or secure box, positioned in a strategic location within your home, such as a bedroom closet or a room you personally associate with calmness and well-being. Ideally, this location should be organized, clean, and easily accessible to you, but not overly exposed, as money could become a target for loss or theft. The safe or box itself should be viewed as a symbol of security and protection, imbuing the money within it with an energy of stability. Furthermore, by selecting a calm and protected place, you ensure that the money is stored in an environment where energy flows positively and peacefully. Another highly recommended option is to store your money inside a ceramic or wooden container, materials known for their energetic properties of absorbing and neutralizing negative energies. These containers can be placed on shelves, inside cabinets, or in other discreet locations that are not directly exposed to constant movement or disturbance. Ceramics and wood, being natural materials, help to keep the money's energy grounded and connected to the earth, fostering a sense of stability and security. This grounding can bring a feeling of peace and confidence regarding your finances, promoting long-term stability and growth. You might also consider storing your money in proximity to objects that symbolize prosperity and abundance, such as vibrant, healthy green plants or crystals like pyrite and citron, which are widely recognized for their ability to attract wealth. These objects not only enhance the aesthetics of the space, but also amplify the positive energy of the environment, creating a magnetic field for prosperity. By placing money near these symbolic items, you are symbolically inviting greater abundance into your life. This simple yet powerful gesture can help transform the way you perceive and manage your finances, cultivating a mindset of growth and abundant opportunities. A location often overlooked but remarkably effective is a drawer specifically dedicated to money, where you also keep positive affirmations or prosperity mantras. This drawer should be meticulously kept organized and clean, and the very act of placing money there can be transformed into a mindful ritual of gratitude and positive intention. Each time you store money in this designated drawer, mentally repeat a prosperity affirmation, such as, "I attract abundance and financial security into my life." Over time, this consistent practice can deeply reinforce the positive energy associated with money, assisting you in creating a continuous cycle of prosperity. To truly attract and sustain prosperity, it is not sufficient to simply choose the right places to store your money. It is equally important to adopt daily rituals and practices that actively enhance the financial energy in your life. These rituals, rooted in Buddhist principles and other spiritual traditions, help to cultivate a deeper and more positive connection with money. When performed with genuine intention and consistency, they can transform how you interact with your finances, opening pathways to new opportunities and a steady, abundant flow. One of the most potent rituals is the daily practice of gratitude for the financial resources you already possess. Before retiring to bed or upon awakening each morning, take a few moments to mindfully reflect on the money that has entered your life, whether in the form of a salary, unexpected gifts, or even modest savings. Cultivate genuine gratitude for every penny, recognizing the inherent value and positive energy it represents. This simple act of gratitude not only elevates your energetic vibration, but also sends a clear message to the universe that you value and respect money, which, in turn, attracts even greater prosperity. Another vital practice is to energetically cleanse the spaces where you store your money. This can be effectively accomplished by burning incense, utilizing energy cleansing sprays, or simply organizing and physically cleaning these locations on a regular basis. Cleansing these spaces removes any stagnant or negative energies that might be inadvertently blocking the flow of abundance. Moreover, by consistently caring for these designated spaces, you are reinforcing the importance of money in your life, creating an environment that actively favors financial growth and security. Positive visualization is also an exceptionally powerful tool for enhancing the energy of money. Daily, dedicate a few minutes to vividly visualize your money growing and multiplying within the places where you store it. Imagine these spaces radiating light and positive energy, magnetically attracting more wealth and opportunities into your life. This practice not only helps to strengthen your personal connection with money, but also subtly reprograms your mind to expect and readily accept abundance as a natural and integral part of your reality. Over time, this consistent visualization can manifest in tangible and often unexpected financial gains. Incorporate prosperity affirmations into your daily routine. Select one or two powerful phrases, such as, "I am a magnet for wealth," or "prosperity flows freely to me," and repeat them with intention several times throughout the day. You can verbally express these affirmations aloud while storing money, while cleansing the spaces dedicated to it, or during your visualization practices. These affirmations help to align your conscious mind with the energy of abundance, reinforcing the fundamental belief that you deserve and are fully prepared to receive prosperity in all facets of your life. We have now reached the culmination of this insightful journey of knowledge and reflection on how the places where you choose to store your money can directly influence your overall prosperity. Throughout this discourse, we have explored valuable teachings that illuminate the profound impact the energy of the spaces within our home has on our financial lives. Understanding and diligently applying these lessons can be the crucial first step towards fundamentally transforming your relationship with money and attracting the abundance you rightfully deserve. While meticulously choosing the right places to store money and adopting practices of gratitude and energy cleansing are indeed important steps towards attracting prosperity, it is essential to remember that, ultimately, we are the primary architects of our own destiny. No single technique or teaching can ever fully replace the inherent power of our daily actions and conscious decisions. Money alone does not definitively shape our financial life. Rather, it is we ourselves, through our choices and attitudes, who determine the ultimate direction our finances will take. Gratitude practices, positive visualization, and the maintenance of energetically vibrant environments are indeed powerful tools for opening pathways and creating opportunities. However, they must be consistently accompanied by a proactive and determined attitude. We are the ones who must actively walk the path, facing challenges with resilience, overcoming obstacles with perseverance, and making informed decisions that directly influence our financial success. Prosperity is not merely something we passively attract, but rather something we actively build with dedication, discipline, and unwavering courage. Vibrating positively and cultivating an abundance mindset are undeniably essential, but it is consistent action that ultimately translates these vibrations into tangible, real-world results. Whether through diligent hard work, a commitment to continuous learning, or actively seeking out new opportunities, it is our daily choices that ultimately determine whether we will achieve the prosperity we desire. Every small decision, from how we choose to invest our time and resources to how we respond to financial challenges, contributes to the ongoing construction of our financial destiny. So, as you thoughtfully apply the teachings we have discussed, always remember that you are the primary architect of your own financial future. Practice gratitude, yes. Maintain your vibrations at a high frequency, absolutely. But above all, firmly take the reins of your destiny into your own capable hands. Only you can truly walk the unique path that leads to authentic and lasting abundance. Be the driving force behind your own success, and always remember, the inherent power to create a prosperous financial life resides within your very hands. Now that you deeply understand the importance of choosing the right places to store your money, it is time to actively put into practice everything you have learned. Reflect thoughtfully on the places in your home that have previously housed your savings, and carefully consider whether they are truly aligned with the energies of prosperity and security that you genuinely desire in your life. Even seemingly small changes can have a significant and far-reaching impact, and by consistently implementing these practices, you will begin to notice a discernible difference in the flow of wealth and opportunities coming your way. Moreover, remember the daily rituals and practices we thoroughly discussed in the latter part of our discourse. These are indeed powerful tools for strengthening the energy of money in your life and ensuring that abundance flows continuously and effortlessly. The daily practice of sincere gratitude, the energetic cleansing of your money storage spaces, consistent positive visualization, and the regular recitation of prosperity affirmations are all simple yet profoundly effective actions to keep your financial life in a state of constant growth and expansion. Make these transformative practices an integral part of your daily routine, and observe firsthand how your relationship with money fundamentally transforms. Before we conclude, I warmly invite you to continue this enriching prosperity journey with me. If this content has been genuinely helpful and insightful for you, please do not forget to show your appreciation by liking this video, subscribing to our channel to become a valued member of our community, and activating the notification bell so you never miss any of our upcoming enlightening videos. And please, share with me in the comments below which specific practice you are most excited to begin implementing in your life. Share your chosen practice and let us vibrate together in harmony, collectively striving for a more prosperous and abundantly fulfilling financial life.